Welcome to the most immersive podcast you will ever experience. Fanfiction 9001. Well, Fanfiction Contempt Theater 9001, but what is
I feel we may be establishing improper expectations, lad.
Details?
Sneaky,
Please keep
use
your
good
arms and
narrative voice for
legs
this?
still while the drop bar comes down. And please stay seated for the duration of the ride. Now, let's begin!
And do you want to be the one to tell him?
You can.
What?
Sneaky, I'm sorry, your application for being the next voice on a Disney ride was rejected.
Dude, look, I am really sore about that still, okay?
I just thought you should know they rejected the latest
Look,
one.
I am
I'm
very
sorry.
much aware that they rejected my application, okay?
Don't take it out on our fans.
No,
Okay?
Yeah.
I will. Alright, so,
but I mean, hey, look, think of it this way. You killed it when you sang It's a Small World After All. I was amazed that your voice could go that high.
look, it took a lot of practice. Alright,
No,
so,
that was a
I
genuine
think-
compliment. It was genuinely
You know,
impressive.
I bet if I could find all the old footage, Sneaky, I probably have some of your actual high-pitched screams of
Oh, you most certainly
Terror.
do!
like
Those are always
from
entertaining.
the old versus nights that we used to do.
Dude, I so wish we never lost that Gone from Team 4 star clip. Oh.
I don't know where it went because you sent it to me. I had it on record and it just disappeared.
That enters voice chat. Hi! Wait. Is this a prank by Taka?
It was great.
You weren't there, fuck you.
I heard. No, but Max played me the clip once.
Oh yeah, I played clips of Taka on a mic, like on the old mic you were on. You guys, I
God
had it-
legitimately thought I was Taka, and that this whole entire time was just one elaborate prank from him.
yeah. Didn't you say like by the end of the night his reaction was something like, "Oh God, there's two of you."
Yeah, okay, yeah, then he was convinced that it wasn't Taka, he was like, oh god, there's two of them.
It was beautiful. What little I heard of it.
Oh no, honestly, I
Oh.
mean like high-pitched squeals of terror because like, oh hi, random death charger. Or
yeah.
my personal favorite. My personal favorite, Sneaky, you lucked out, and the director stuck like three wandering witches in a room that you turned the corner into.
Or even the better time of when we jumped over the crying witch and left you to trigger it.
You know, thankfully, I'd been practicing my crowns at that point, and I crowned the deer. Barely.
Well-
I think if I'd been like a pixel off, I'm pretty sure she would have got me.
Or the time that the director decided
It was
to
genuinely
listen to me too much and sent 3 tanks in a row at us, and then a witch on every corner.
Oh, no, Sneaky, my personal favorite. Don't worry, guys. It's not like another tank is gonna spawn while this one's active. God
Look!
damn it, Sneaky.
Look!
God damn it, Sneaky.
Sometimes!
Alright, we should probably get the disclaimer out of the way real quick.
Yeah, so disclaimer, as
before
always...
you and I get too nostalgic.
As always, do not at any point in time contact the authors featured in these fanfictions. You should always support the original releases.
Sneaky, no. We are not something witty. They are far better than we are.
No, you are correct.
No, but I feel like they would be fun to work with on a project.
I
of some
feel
kind.
like if given enough time and money, I could probably sound exactly like their Kirito.
Okay, but we don't want that. Also, Max, I'm pretty sure they have better things to do than shitpost with a bunch of no-talent hacks like us.
Well, they shitpost anyway, so it might as well be with no talent hacks like us.
I mean, the only real difference is, oh hey, there's 3 more assholes to add to the mix.
They have enough assholes already, though, I'm pretty sure.
Well, everyone's got an asshole. Anyway, so little story behind all this, right? So I was,
Oh, no.
bored today, and
Oh,
speaking of that,
no.
we're gonna get into something like that. So I was bored today. I was like, I want to, because Holy Man of Church Creek updated. So I was like, I want more D times D Shiro fix. So I was like, well, let me look up some. I haven't been there in a year. Boy, do I regret that now.
That's like saying, I haven't visited my local cocaine dealer in a year. Let's go see how he's doing.
So, I stumbled upon pretty much only shit. There are never enough assholes. Shiro as the lolly or the guy from Fate? The guy from Fate. Being that we're doing a Fate Stay Night cross.
Who? I'm sorry, who's the lolly?
From
Yeah,
No Game, No Life.
I don't actually want to know.
Oh, right. Oh, her name was Shiro, wasn't it?
Yes.
Not gonna lie, all I remember about that was being mildly entertained, and then just kind of forgot everything about that show.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate they never got the second season that I really wanted. Oh, the cat girl from B times D. Oh, Sharon! Anyway. So, I saw this description and I was just like, wow, I have to feature this. So here's the summary for this. This is Fate, Soulbound, the Holy Grail.
If it's that bad, do us a favor. Don't add anything. Just.
Oh, I know.
Here.
Oh, I know. The Holy Grail, an artifact of unimaginable power. It has been said to grant any wish, but we all know what the Holy Grail War is. So in a far different world from its own, let us join a normal high school girl who goes by the name of Isfiel, someone who is not only unwillingly dragged into a not-so-familiar war, but into the world of the supernatural. So, basically what the author is trying to say here is that they're trying to do they're trying to be Type Moon without actually having the writing ability of Type Moon.
That...
Because, the premise is it's all of the characters from the Fate series, like a Type Moon.
Yeah.
And they're in a completely different situation, but there's still a Grail War going on.
Yeah.
Like Type Moon does with all of its variations. What are we at? 84 variations now? Something like that?
Let's not actually think about
No, someone actually made an amazing GIF that was like, the animes, the games, and then it was like everything else, and it just got smaller and smaller and smaller as more titles popped up.
Yeah, there's a lot of Fate stuff.
Well, I was gonna say, you can't forget the fact that there's games, and then there's also the H games.
And then there's also I'm pretty sure there's the light novels for this, and the mangas.
It started as
an H game.
It started as H games. Then we got censored versions of the light novels, so they could actually make it onto shit like PSP. It was popular enough for PSP over in Japan.
Yep.
Then we got a translation for Fate.
Basically,
there's a lot.
There's a shit ton of variations, and the thematic existence. I'm not too good with words. Look, I've been up since 3 a.m. I'm not going to be wording great tonight, but
Look, the fact that Fate continues to exist is the problem. That's what we're saying.
Yes. The author tried to follow the Fate formula,
glorious.
but
And heart-wrenching.
But tried to also make it a crossover. Look, it doesn't work. Let's get into it.
Yeah. I think he's already starting badly because it seems obvious that Isai is supposed to be a bastardization of Irisville. So already a bit of a bad start.
Yeah, see, I thought that was just me.
No, that specific word structure, I immediately thought, oh, is he just gonna rip off Irisville and just not admit that it's Irisville?
Hey, at least it's
No,
not
I genuinely thought that was just me, pronouncing her name wrong, and then I'm looking back on it, and I'm like, no, the author didn't spell it. I actually pronounced it as they spelt it, and they did not spell it correctly.
I don't think that might actually be the OC.
No shit, that is the OC. Oh god, so this is going to be a self-insert OC in which the author takes the place of...
What would normally be Earsville, probably.
Yeah, Earsville.
Yeah, because it says Fate Stay Night, but if we're already, saying, hey, this looks suspicious like Earsville, it's probably supposed to be Fate Zero.
It's
That's
gonna...
not my favorite thing.
I love how far the author goes down the rabbit hole before we even start. It's like, alright, so it's gonna be a Fate variation, okay? Also a crossover. Oh, and a self-insert OC is the main character. Why? Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
I don't even know. I just... Blah. Yeah, fun fact, by the way, Fate Zero was going to be way darker because Nasu was like, hey, Gin Butcher, you want to write something for Fate? Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Gin,
yeah,
you need to tone it down.
Yeah.
Please.
I forgot about that. That's a thing.
So my favorite thing...
Wait,
that was the...
okay, Max, how much darker?
Yes.
Because there's already some darkness.
Okay.
Worm.
Gin was it? Gen Orobuchi, I think, is nicknamed Butcher, at least over here in the States.
Yeah.
That should already tell you how dark the man tends to go. He's the guy responsible for shit like Madoka. Fucking horrifying shit that happens in there.
Everything.
Yeah, and Nasu already shown he's got a propensity for writing dark shit. He thought that this man was going too far and told him to take it down a notch.
Listen, I need you to put some sunshine and rainbows in there, or this isn't making it print.
You gotta give us
no! Oh no!
What?
The author's note!
You can't make me look at that.
Since this is my first fanfiction, I'm going to throw it into the sea of fanfiction. I'm kind of inexperienced in the field, so I'm going to be partly relying on my viewers to help guide me for the character interactions. I hope you guys won't mind, but I'll try my best to make this story as enjoyable to read as possible. Instead of actually telling a story. No, there is a difference there. There is a difference there. There is a difference between enjoyable as possible and telling a story.
Anyway.
Okay,
that
so
being
this is his
said,
first story.
I will admit I've already been working on this story for quite a while now, and I could at least have posted 2 chapters some time ago, but I was just really nervous since I've heard, stories. So because of that, I've been delaying posting this, but after a while and seeing how nice this site can possibly be, time to crush those dreams, as well as needing more motivation to write more, I've finally decided to publish this story. Though I'll admit the constant delaying of this story has given me time to do a little fixes over time, so hopefully there'll be not too many problems with the writing. But knowing me, I've missed at least a couple of things. Still, I've been rambling on for a while now, so I should get to the story. But before that, obligatory disclaimer. With the exception of all of my OC characters...
They said declaimer. I'm not sure what a declaimer is, but...
With the exception of all of my OC characters, Fate Stay Night belongs to Type Boon, and blah blah blah. So, the key part there is all the OC characters.
Oh, wait, yeah, hang on, this is a word.
What's it mean, Max?
Use this verb to speak aloud in an oratorical manner to make a formal speech. To inveigh, to speak or write.
I'm sorry, to inveigh? What the fuck is inveigh?
Hang on, I'm finding this out.
Like,
to protest
I consider myself to have a pretty good grasp of the English language. I have no idea what that word is.
To protest strongly or attack vehemently with words.
Wow, so I declaim shit often then.
Sneaky, you're a declaimer.
I am a declaimer. I am the Banana King!
The declaimer. Boy, Halo took a weird turn.
Oh, that's amazing. By the way, apparently we get this word from late 14th century from Middle French.
Alright,
and
so...
from Latin. Oh, wow.
Before we start this story, I've posted something in our private box, but I'm going to say it out loud for everyone else. So remember yesterday how I was like, yesterday as in like last stream, how we were like, oh, I should totally do a worm story with, Contessa and Smurg, and it's going to be actiony and dumb.
Oh, yes, that shitpost of an idea.
So, as I was driving home today, I actually had to pull over because I was laughing so hard because my brain was just like, hey, how about this for a title? A boom, 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 boom. A Worm, Michael Bay crossover.
Please no.
No. No.
I mean, it would give us perfect excuse to have an excessive number of explosions, basically no plot, and a nonsensical romance line.
I'm not gonna lie, Sneaky, I now almost... for that self-insert that you and Kilm are just in love with as an idea, I want one of you to just... dead face, deliver the line, just call me Michael Bay after an explosive entrance.
Oh, we will. Oh, we will.
Good.
Wait, Max
Been
and
here
Atmos.
for a while.
No! The audio is on! Do not come at me with that! The audio is fully on!
It's a legitimate question.
I've been checking the audio sporadically. We're still coming in just fine. Sneaky, we might have found someone that rivals you in non-observational skills.
Who did you think the other two voices were?
Just me, doing really good voice acting and ventriloquisms.
And having a conversation with himself.
It's not the first time.
Yes,
Probably won't
but
be
I've
the
seen your
last.
ventriloquist act. It's not that good.
And you don't have to do ventriloquism when you're on mic. No one can see you.
On
That's
the
a
internet,
lie?
no one can see you naked. Wait. I walk that statement back.
Nope. That's too late.
Oh boy.
Okay, now that we've all had a good solid chuckle, let us continue on. It's my second time here. I didn't write that. See, that's why. I need to give you a nickname because I'm not going to say that out loud. Good nickname for you. C8. See, that's why C8. That's I had that little handy bar above the screen that says Fanfiction Contempt Theater 9001, hosted by SneakyDevil, joined by Max Force and Atin.
Yeah.
And he does, in fact, update it based on who's on the show.
I do.
Hey, I found the notebook.
What?
Oh, good.
Oh,
His
God.
timestamp notebook.
Good. Black! That is all I saw. Nothing but black all around me. I can feel myself floating in the endless void of darkness. I can feel something creeping
it's
up
a fan
on
of you and me, Atin.
Well, it's better than us getting confused for each other again.
What the
It
fuck?
is. Can't wait for that to happen tonight.
What the fuck? I can feel it eating me.
What? Are we in like goal years all of a sudden?
But I can't see anything besides black. I try to scream, but nothing comes out. Soon I can feel more and more of it biting into me. It hurts.
Okay,
hurts
hold
so
on a minute.
much.
C8 is going to take a bath, but they're saying they'll be right back. How do you... A bath is meant to take time.
Okay, maybe it's like that shit my raid member had did when we were in the middle of Old Year. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna be right back and take a shit. And we're like, okay, so what's that, like 10 minutes? And he comes back like 3 minutes later. We're just like, dude, what the fuck?
I feel like Isley and C8 are talking about two completely different things here.
See, I was gonna make the joke Isley was going to make, but then I was like, wait a second. I want to get money from Twitch.
Oh, well, Atin's just joining Isley in the joke. We're gonna have to unmod him now.
Yeah,
Gonna have to cut the root. We're gonna have to cut it out before it gets any worse.
You lost $15 off your next paycheck.
$15? Fuck you!
That is half of our payment!
No, Max, it's more than that!
Yeah, Max got 30 because of the animation. Max would have gotten less if he hadn't had that animation.
I have an animation?
Look, dude, like I said, I have been up since 3 a.m.
Okay, all the highlight stuff.
My
okay,
brain said anime, and my mouth said animation. The anime content theater video.
And none of those are what you meant to say.
None of it was what I meant to say.
The highlights, reels, and the anime content theater. Right, yeah, okay, yeah. Right,
You know what will help this? Alcohol.
It'll help you sleep.
I really hope I fall asleep tonight. Because, like, you
work in the
understand,
morning,
like,
do
I went to bed at 10, because, I have a 12-hour shift. So I went to bed at 10 last night, right? And I was like, alright, 10 o'clock, wake up at 5, bing, bang, boom, I can, rock this day. And then I sat there for 2 fucking hours, staring at the ceiling like a jackass, being like, buddy, you can fall asleep any time now.
And that's when people suggest taking a shot of some sort of alcohol.
I was about to take a shot of vodka. Do not get me. I was like 10 seconds from doing it, then I fell asleep and woke up at 3 a.m. Alright, let's do this.
You don't work tomorrow, do you?
Oh, I do.
Oh boy.
Thank you. Drink it. Oh, I did. I am out of that bottle. I shot up. Sorry. Then the salvation came. A golden light appeared before me. The biting stopped. The golden light came from a sword that promised safety. Oh, God, fucking damn it.
I just realized I might actually have to make subtitles for myself.
Why is that?
I might have to redo the first anime content theater. Well, because you can hear me clearly through the gas mask, but not everyone has the hearing abilities that we all do.
I mean, you can always try and do, like, Womble levels of subtitling, where it's, like, distance based on how well you can hear it. Adding gasping sounds in there occasionally.
So it's just really, really tiny text just filling up my entire camera.
No, like every single time you like go to say something, like fucking put big text gasp shaking on screen and then your text.
Hey, Max, listen, I will help you do Womble-esque subtitling on our stupidity.
I mean, honestly, from what I've heard from Womble when he talked about it, like, once you actually get used to doing it, it's time-consuming but easy.
Yeah, well, that's what he says about all of it. It's massively time-consuming.
Editing shit is your first 2 times is when it's hard. By the 3rd time, you're basically a pro. Yeah, it's like anything with computers. You do it 2 times and you keep doing it, you're
okay,
amazing.
Well, look, man, I'm going to have to stop you there. Those are some really high standards you're setting for me.
Also, I'm sorry, before I go get my food, I have to take umbrage with this paragraph. I'm just going to read it out loud. Yep. I am clearly a foreigner to Japan, with red eyes, long silver hair, and pale skin. Father said I'm of German descent, but I'm sure I don't look like most Germans as well.
That's
right. A, the internet exists. Yes, you're right. B, you're a foreigner to everywhere with red eyes and
No, not even that. No. That is literally one of the worst ways I have ever seen a character introduced into the story.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
also not like that's not foreign. That's just like, oh, you're just albino.
Yeah, that's just being albino.
Let's get picked on a lot because kids are shitty.
Well, hey, I mean, look, on the positive side of humans, we don't kill our albinos. Unlike some animal species.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Anyway, so I get up, it's a nightmare, I've been having this nightmare for weeks, blah, blah, blah. I got out of bed and moved the curtains, letting the sun rays brighten up the place. It was a nice room. Mainly a white setting, since it reminded me of snow. I'm not sure why, but snow always seems to catch my attention. Anyways, head towards the nearest mirror and look at myself, and I prepare for another day at school. Okay, look, I said that back when there was the paragraph that only Atin read. I was like, "Wow, this is by far the worst way I've ever seen something introduced." Now I'm reading the context of that paragraph. I'm like sitting here going, "Holy shit!" I don't think it's physically possible for you to come up with a way worse than this. Isley, notate that down. We need to see if I am right 1 year later. Well, we don't talk about Africa because
Just don't.
like, who the hell goes to a mirror, looks at the mirror, goes, "Ah, yes, I am clearly foreign to Japan. I am the following descriptors. My dad says I am from the Germany. I do not believe him." And then you turn away and put your clothes on. Like,
I mean,
who does
isn't that
well,
like
also,
everyone?
B, who? Okay, maybe a girl. I was about to say B. Who the hell keeps a mirror in their room that is in between them and their bed and clothing? But then I'm like, wait a second. Females of the human sapien species.
Yeah, I've seen that in my mom's room. So
Anyway,
precedents are set
yeah, there's
because the
precedent.
human
I mean, yeah,
because the human species is a very
Adonexus.
strange species.
Yeah, like for example, how guys get up in the morning. All right, I'm awake. Where are my shoes? Okay, there's my pants. Shirt. This'll do. All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, those are for the like truly lazy ones. The ones that put a little effort in, you at least take a moment to smell the shirt to make sure it doesn't actually stink.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, it's wrinkled. That'll work itself out.
But how women get up in the morning, hour before they actually need to go anywhere. All right, which of my 50 dresses should I get? Is there matching pants? Can I match the socks and shoes as well? Like, this is what my sister and mother did. I don't know if this is for all women, but like, it was just like, Jesus Christ, we're going out to breakfast at a local family restaurant. Why do you need an hour to prepare for that?
Just throw on a coat. Let's go.
And then they're like, no, it's even better because it's like, I'm not going to put this cardigan on that doesn't actually keep me warm or perform any utility at all. But I can't put a coat on over that because it looks bad, but now I'm cold and I'm going to complain about it. I feel like you've had to endure that too. Because I've endured quite a bit of that.
No, actually, my mom's just a very functional person.
Oh, well, about
Like,
that.
she likes getting dressed up, and she dresses nice, as a matter of fact, for work. But my mom's like, I'll take function over form, but if I can get function and form, hell yes, I'm gonna get it.
Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to edit this number again.
Oh boy.
Alright, that should be good.
Oh, we're already back to that.
I'm gonna change the color of the
I'll
light so
get
it's easy
some
to
help.
see.
This fic is Fate Soulbound and is currently a Fate High School DxD crossover. And apparently the OC is just Irisville, but it's not Irisville because her name is actually Issayville.
Oh no. Is she replacing Issei?
Issei was listed in the character tag.
Oh.
So Issei's here.
Anyway, so of course she goes to
Maybe she'll
Kuo.
build a reverse harem.
Maybe she will
Maybe
build
that's
a
what
reverse
we'll get.
harem.
That would
Issei-ville.
actually-
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That would actually be incredibly entertaining, seeing
Maybe.
Issei now part of a reverse harem.
Yep. Anyway, so, blah, 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 blah. I mean, you only have so many holes.
No. I'm not dignifying
Look,
that.
I'm not too quick on the uptake when it comes to making sex jokes, and they usually fall fairly flat, but I know that one almost always works. I can feel your disappointment from here.
Good. I hope you can hear it as well.
Alright, so, put on my Kuo Academy uniform and head downstairs into the living room, and then into the kitchen. Why are you telling us this? Can't you just be like, I put my uniform on and went to the kitchen? Why does that be like, I went downstairs, and then I went into the living room, and then I took a right and went into the kitchen? What narrative relevance does this have?
Fuck you, that's what.
Basically, actually.
You should know this by now.
Look, even though this is the 600th fan fiction that we've read, I mean, probably, maybe. I don't really keep track, but it's up there.
What? Ow, fuck. What number of streams are we up to again?
Fucking a lot.
Well, because we average about 2 to 3 per, so...
Let's see, covered fix. How many? Alright, so there is about, we've covered about 400.
And that only occurred after you made the change, because
No, that's with me adding it on. It's around 267 right now.
Yeah.
That's just bookmarks, but then we have like, 100, 200-ish without the bookmarks.
I'm willing to bet 300 without the bookmark.
I would say we started the bookmarks like last year. We've been doing this for almost 2 years now.
Yeah, well, this is the second year. Come December, this thing will officially be 2 years old.
Yep. Yeah, so no, I'm fairly certain we did around 200 or more without bookmarking them. Because we did get up to around 100, 150-ish before we changed over to 9001. But, anyway, so, at this point, I started preparing breakfast and lunch for me and my father. I'm not really that good at cooking, but my father likes it. Then again, it just that he knows his cooking sucks, so he let me do it. Either way, I don't mind since I find cooking surprisingly relaxing. Breakfast is pretty simple. Just some white rice with pickled vegetables. Nothing too fancy, really. For lunches is miso chicken teriyaki. I think I may have slightly overcooked the chicken, but that shouldn't matter. Ah! Speaking of him, I can see him coming from the hallway right now. Oh, I should mention that there is a hallway by the stairs. The house itself is pretty big. Thought. The second floor only really has small hallway with big bedroom, my room, and small bedroom. The hallway on the first floor has 4 rooms, one being a rather big bathroom, 2 bedrooms, and lastly a 4th room which I'm not allowed in for some reason. Anyways, back to father. He honestly looks nothing like me.
Hold on a minute.
Gray blank eyes and short gray hair.
They haven't mentioned a kitchen.
No, they did.
Where?
She walked from the living room into the kitchen.
No, I know that. But the only thing they're describing the house. They mentioned the second floor, which is a tiny hallway with a bedroom and a bathroom.
Yeah, they didn't mention the kitchen in the description of the first floor.
That's what I'm saying.
Or the living room that they walked through.
Yeah, so I'm saying something doesn't add up here, author.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's... Good morning, father. I told me cheerfully as I set down our breakfast on the table. He nodded toward me to acknowledge my words and sat down, starting to eat his breakfast. God, this is just... Like, I realize I'm reading it in a very choppy, short format, but that's how they're writing it.
Stilted way you can, but that really isn't making it much worse.
But that is how they're writing it, though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Like,
agreeing with you.
Anyways, back to father. That's a sentence for them.
Hey, nose hair wants to come in. You want me to let him in?
Fine.
Sneaky?
You know you have the guest star role, right?
I do now.
Yeah, you can hop into streaming now.
Oh, goody. You finally gave me that ability despite being a mod for like half a year.
Well, look, fuck you.
Yeah, honestly, I believe that the quality of the mods reflect the quality of the admin. It's horrible.
Wow.
I have.
Oh!
Wow.
Wait! You and Atin are mods too!
I'm aware.
So
I know
what
what
does
I
that
said.
make me?
You don't want to know.
Wait, did you
Mac,
just
I thought I
just
was
sink
at least
the
good in
ship
your
that
eyes.
you're on
Jesus.
to kill the captain?
I
That
don't
is
own the ship.
precisely what he did.
I'm actually hurt by that.
Ugh.
Max normally doesn't do that to people.
Oh.
I'm
That's the
actually
thing,
hurt.
lads.
So you
Wait,
wanted to
here's
yell
the
at me?
When Sneaky
I was
does
gonna yell at you with that
something,
fucking joke you made earlier.
Oh, well,
That's so far back.
Yeah, I joined the chat like 10 minutes ago.
and I'm
No
the
one noticed that I was on, and I didn't know I had fucking guest star privileges.
But why didn't you just, like, mention me or something then to let me know?
Because usually you guys don't really like it when I mention you when you're in the middle of a fucking stream, understandably.
No, Sneaky doesn't like it.
No,
I
no,
don't
I'm
mind.
fine with it. I'll just be
Actually,
like,
no,
why are
Sneaky
other
won't
people
even hear it.
mentioning me?
No, Sneaky, you're in streaming mode. You won't even hear
I
it.
won't
You'll
even
just,
see it, yeah.
yeah, you'll just, like, at the end of the stream, you'll just be like, what the, who mentioned me? Oh.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'll come back to like 6 mentions. I'm like, what the fuck did I miss?
Yeah, it's usually pretty entertaining. Like, as soon as the stream ends, he goes through the mentions, and it's great.
Yeah, like, I
Anyway,
don't think any of us have a problem with it. I think the only time I ever had a problem with it, I think it was during one of our recording sessions
Yeah,
that we
that
told you about beforehand. It's like, hey, don't mention us for the next hour, and then you did so multiple times.
Alright, so I'm uncorking the honey vodka.
Oh
Why are
boy.
you getting out the honey vodka?
Because it's the only vodka I've left. I don't know if you heard it earlier, but I kind of just
Quite
tossed
smooth.
the bottle behind me.
Wait, that's what that was?
I hope somebody clipped that.
I emptied the bottle, yeah, and it was just like, all right, well done. So I just threw it.
Max,
I
here's
want
what
to
we
go
need to do
polls
now.
here.
We need to take the clip of him throwing the bottle and seamlessly combine it with the clip of him falling out of a chair.
I mean,
I'm not going anywhere. Creak. Ah! Thump.
Well, no, it should be a clink from the bottle followed by that.
No, I was just saying out loud what would happen in that video. Just,
Oh, yeah.
You hear the creak, and then just me screaming, fuck.
The
that's
best
still
part is
one of the best moments on stream.
the best part is how Max and I reacted, though. We're just like, fuck you.
I'm falling and can't get up.
I'm just-
In fact, I'm gonna go rewatch that.
Oh, God.
I remember just being real calm, being like, he actually fell out of his chair. Just let this happen. Just see where this goes. It was a solid like minute and a half of you trying to stand back up.
No, it was like a solid 5 to 10 minutes where I just could not get up.
And I had to
I've
fill
fallen
in
and I
dead air.
can't get up. Sneaky Devil Edition.
No, that's what I literally what I said at the end. That's what the clip ends. It's making like I have fallen and can't get up.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I found the clip of me saying no. What's the clip of me falling?
Sneaky should have it pinned somewhere on the server.
Yeah, I know, I'm looking.
We also have Lupine Horror's clip. Of him saying that his fic is the worst.
This is why Naruto times Sasuke exists.
Oh, I remember that
Dude,
one.
can we just like make a pact to never
Hi,
mention
C8.
that shit on the channel?
No,
no matter how
we
much
always
I
have
see.
to bring up
Oh,
old
found
memes
it.
until we have new memes. Do we actually know what stream it's from? No idea what stream it's from, but we have clipped it out, so it's permanently saved. Anyway, so stilted dialogue, extremely convenient dialogue explaining extremely convenient circumstances, allowing the extremely convenient self-insert to extremely conveniently be in the middle of the action that's about to occur. Also, her nickname is the Snow Angel. Blah 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 blah. I won't be coming
Is she
home.
like an ice monster?
It's literally Ilya, but a self-insert.
Oh, it's
And she's a teenager.
This isn't even Ilya. This is just Irisfield, just straight up. This is Irie from Fate Zero.
Yes.
This is Ilya's mum
Yeah.
in high school.
Yeah. Also a
Ani
self-insert.
the fuck?
Yeah, it's a self-insert of Irie. Not actually being Irie, but also a combination of Issei and Irie's name.
Look,
It's
it's
just
bad.
weird,
It's
'cause
really
it's-
bad.
It's spelled Isai, so I'm not really sure how the hell I'm supposed to pronounce that.
Magic.
By gargling razor
Oh
blades.
dear, guys, Isley is apparently going to try to figure out what episode that's from.
Oh,
Isley,
you're trying to
please
figure
don't.
out what Schnee Schnee is from? Oh, shit.
No, not Schnee, the chair.
Schnee Schnee?
I mean, you don't have to do that, because I will eventually just roll all the way back around to that.
Yeah, we will eventually be hitting every single meme in this long podcast history. Yeah, I worded mostly correct.
Don't worry, folks. We will someday eventually get around to making t-shirts.
Well, I mean, once we have enough people who could actually buy them, we can actually submit them to websites to actually sell them, because there is a minimum
I know.
guaranteed purchase number for most of these websites.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Isai actually sounds like a fake-ass pseudo-oriental name. Yeah, basically.
It kind of sounds like Isekai.
Oh, God.
I mean, that's basically what the story is.
Yeah.
I technically didn't wake up in another world, but it's basically me as a self-insert, so it counts anyway. But it really doesn't count.
Oh, wait!
Because
That's right! You weren't here for that!
Oh boy, what happened?
So, A stream ago, we had the idea for me waking up in Worm, but it's like during the Madison Smurg attack, and instead of the travelers, it's me waking up in a room with, find the girl, wipe away the debt, and there's a gun and a
No,
vial.
I remember this. I remember this.
So, upon thinking further on that, I had to stop the car today and laugh my ass off, literally, because my brain was like, how about the name of Boom 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 Worm Michael Bay crossover as a title for that?
You know what? Your brain, I'm not even surprised anymore about what the fuck you think up sometimes. Like, am I wrong?
No. No, there'll be moments where I stop myself and go, what the fuck, brain? Sneaky with a
Sadly,
creature
there
that
aren't nearly
causes
as many of
fits
those as
uncontrollable.
every other person going, what the fuck, Sneaky?
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
what
honestly-
the fuck, author?
What? What author do? What?
Blah blah blah, one of my best friends, her name is
Tosuaki.
Tatsukare.
Is that blue? I think that's the blue.
I is usually love. Ow is blue.
Oh, ow, okay.
What the fuck is Suthner?
She has semi-short, light red hair. How many freaking Irishmen are there in Japan?
To be fair, in Japan, that's a pretty common trope.
I know. But it's just like...
And I am
Sneaky, listen,
in no
it's all
way...
the Irishmen who decided they liked sake.
Also, Sneaky, you have an avatar of a redheaded girl.
Okay, yeah, I have a fetish for redheads. What? You come at me, bro.
I'm not
Oh,
going to fault
God.
you for that. I'm just saying, you really shouldn't be saying, why are there so many redheads in Japan?
I will say that, though!
Okay, so if I think the author did what I think they did, I think her friend's name pretty much means love compulsion.
I see where this is going.
I see where this is going, and I want it to not.
Yeah, honestly, I can make your job a little easier. You're gonna want to look at from the middle of January to the middle of February for the episodes.
Anyway,
Have fun with that. Anything that mentions fear the hunger in it is the episode you want.
What the fuck is this sentence structure? We're pretty much childhood friends!
What?
Okay, first
Wait,
of all, how are you
what?
pretty much childhood friend? Like,
We're-
you
There
We're-
is either you are
What?
childhood friends or you are not childhood friends.
No. We're pretty much. What? Who was were? Who was were?
What is this?
Zelda is my
Why? How? Get some help!
Help.exe does not exist.
It
And
was
my
relieving
snipers-
to know someone in my new school. While I was known as the Snow Angel, she was the Snow Mother.
Aww.
What?
Aww.
Why is someone letting Ted Cruz write fanfiction?
The ghost of Kakyoin is strong in this one.
Then who was phone? Okay, look. Who was phone is an amazing worm fic. I'll link that one as well. Then who was phone? Oh no. No, where is it?
Probably got removed.
Oh wait, is it?
Uh,
Yes, here it is. Found it. Boom. You're all welcome. I am phone. Fanfiction linked.
Anyway.
Anyway, so moving on. Snow Mother, blah blah. Did you prepare your lunch today? Last time I checked your lunch, it didn't have the proper nutritious value a girl your age should have. That's why she is called the Snow Mother. She treats me as if I'm her child. It's kind of nice since I never had a mother before.
Do I need to post the Freud image again?
I think
I feel that it's safe to just go ahead and whip Freud out.
Yeah, Freud's just gonna become infinitely stronger.
Hold on, let me find him. I never thought I'd utter the sentence. Hold on a second. I need to find out where Freud went.
Freud Mayweather, indeed.
There we go.
As a proper lady, blah blah blah. Is that so? She nods. Blah 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 blah. A good friend of ours skimmed to a stop in front of us. Okay, look, that's exceedingly difficult. I used to bike a lot. Doing that like Hollywood bike skid stop is a bit much. I'm also saving that.
Just saving it right on stream, huh?
Yep. So everyone knows I did it. I stole that meme. Kenchi! Oh, Kaichi! Kaichi? Ketchy?
What's wrong?
I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce
apparently
K-E-I-I.
Isley, never ending series of things Isley's done, also screwed up her arm on a bike.
The
I
bike
believe it
skiing idea is a good way to land your ass and screw up your arm. I mean, yeah, no, it is. It is good, yeah. They'll do that too. I can confirm that one.
That's...
Ow, super harsh. How about you, Isai-chan? God, this is just so fucking cringy. This is like weeb levels of honorific.
Where the fuck do you think you are?
Reading D times D fanfic?
Yes.
I mean,
Why
here's the thing, though.
Here's the thing, like, why are you not expecting this level of weep?
This is not the cringiest thing we've ever read.
This is not the weeb I'm looking for. Oh boy, let me take the dust off of some fanfics. Ew. Blah 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 blah. You're super honest and not harsh like a person we know. By the way, you want to go out? This is the 5th time he asked me out. The answer is no. I don't want a boyfriend. Still playing hard to get. Don't worry, I'll sway you over someday. His words were interrupted by an unhappy Ai-chan, who slammed her fist into the back of his head, killing him.
What?
I mean, that's not what actually happened. Look, they're doing the anime-isms of the punching in the back of the head, but there's a reason why that's illegal in MMA and boxing. That kills people. That's like the one critical weak point on a human body that will insta-gib you. Because that snaps the spinal cord from the skull. And then you die. So, yeah, cartoon physics, I know. I exceedingly dislike it when people try and do visual gags in a written work. It triggers my almonds. It activates my ticklers. I don't fucking know phrases, words, anger. Is everyone else dead, or am I just ranting into the wind?
No, I'm here. Sorry, I've had my mic muted.
Drow fucking scream into the
I
was
had my
watching my
mic
crowd
muted,
streaming.
agreeing with your points, but I had it muted because my brother walked in, and you know
Nice.
how he's obnoxious about that shit. He sees
Tickles
me on
my
phone.
almonds. Activates my ticklers, indeed. Look, I am.
Jesus Christ! I asked them to just give me 2 hours a night. It's not that hard.
What
Am I
happened?
familiar with? I'm just trying to find. It wrinkles my jimmies. Indeed. It tickles my jimmies in the wrinkly way.
Please stop talking about your jimmies on stream.
Harry Potter, Naruto, Superman, Percy Jackson, Song of Ice and Fire, Avengers, Avatar, and Elder Scrolls, and he is Pajit.
What?
What? Huh?
That was so many words.
Alright, so it's a guy that hits all of the key fandoms of cringe, who is Pajit, and writes English. Oh, hey, neat. You're,
Yeah,
nice, dude.
alright. Does Isley, do you exist on our server?
I haven't
Isley
heard
does.
something
She
this
is the archivist.
nonsensical. I haven't heard something that nonsensical since the last time I played Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, well, there went Kilm.
Yes, indeed. There
Okay. Isley, I'm gonna send you the episode. I just tracked down the episode.
Oh, God. Okay, you know what? Look, we're gonna put him on our Tuesday list. And,
Who's on the Tuesday list?
This is Tuesday.
yes, for next Tuesday. We're doing this one right now.
Yes, that's... Okay, Isley, you keep telling yourself that. Never
Isley-
helps you get through the day.
Isley exists in all forms.
I'm gonna send you... That's
So
the
you're a
episode it's
liquid?
from. It's somewhere around the 1 hour mark. Have fun. You're welcome.
Anyway, so after some animeisms and blah blah
yay.
blah, blah 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 blah, very stilted dialogue, blah blah blah. Peeping on people doesn't make them bad people. No, it kind of it's called sexual assault, so or harassment, I suppose. So, you know, it kind of does make them bad people. Anyway, so blah 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 blah. Oh God! Oh, why are they fourth wall breaking? They peeped on Isai, she muttered darkly, glaring at the two with murderous intent. She even has the shadow over her eyes thing happening. But funny enough, when I glared at them, they ran even faster. You're probably wondering why they're so scared of her, right? Well, I have a funny story to tell you. At first, it was the usual peeking, you know? What? The trio is infamous for peeking on girls, and it got them in lot of trouble. Normally, it looked to be same old usual. You know, the good old, we peeked on you and now you're going to chase us anime bit. However, this time was different. It was certainly first time I was being peeked at, though I didn't know myself till someone said that my class was getting peeked at. However, one that found them peeking wasn't us, it was Ai-chan. Remember what I said back about Ai-chan being Snow Mother of Kuo Academy? Remember that I said she can go a bit far with it? Yeah. I don't know what Ai-chan did to them, but I honestly don't want to know. Whatever it was so bad that trio themselves don't remember clearly, yet it had been permanently burned into their minds that peeking at me was as if they were facing death itself. They never tried to peek at a group with me in it afterward. Jesus Christ.
You know, this whole motherly thing, I feel like that's the author's fetish. If that wasn't very obvious.
This has gone beyond physical cancer and I've obtained soul cancer. No, Nexus. If this gives you soul cancer, you should back out now because we have covered so much worse on this podcast before. We really have. I would like to remind everyone of the Naruto story with a self-insert OC trap has sex with a 7-year-old Kushina blowing him in a spa.
Sneaky, you're forgetting, what was it, 732 anal fissures?
It was 327.
Okay, now I'm really confused. What the fuck did you just say?
Which one?
Zach.
Okay, so that
story name?
So I don't remember the name of that story, but that was the Harry Potter story in which a 4-year-old Harry Potter is raped by Vernon Dursley and Aunt Marge's and sold to Aunt Marge as a that was a different one.
No, I think that was the one where he got...
No, the one where he was sold to Aunt Marge as a sex slave for her dog was the one where he has prepubescent sex with Fleur while a panther. The one...
Right.
Yeah. The one we're trying to think of is the one where he's raped at the age of 4 and beaten, bloodied, and then thrown out the house, and then Snape finds him and does a laundry list spell that tells him all the injuries Harry has, and it was like more bones broken in his body than existed, and like more anal fissures in his anus than there existed intestine to fissure. And it was like 327 anal fissures?
Because it is the worst thing we have ever read.
And every time you guys bring that fucking thing up, I always remember exactly what I was doing in Minecraft at that point. Would you stop bringing it up?
Isn't there the one where he was sold into a slave market? No, we never read that one.
Oh, God, I was fucking leveling a giant mountain into a giant square.
That sounds like Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Tedious shit that just ends up doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, look, I really like my square mountains. I don't know why. I just do that to every mountain I build on. And then I hollow it out.
Like, back when Sneaky and I had a relatively large group before it all went to shit, someone had to break the unspoken rules. I would just...
Look me! How was I supposed to know that my homeroom teacher was her mother's college's dorm mate? Like, explain that manga-level connection there.
Hold on a minute.
Hold on a minute. Go through with it.
I'm sorry?
I demand an explanation.
Okay, so my first girlfriend was a girl who we met playing... Well, no, sorry. Rephrase that. So, my first girlfriend was the sister of one of Max's online friends who played Left 4 Dead with him. And we met her because he sucked at Left 4 Dead, and one day she got on his account and played with us, and I was like, wow, you're way better than his bitch ass. You should play with us more. And so we played together for a while, and then at some point I sent her a photo of me for some reason, because I was, fedora and my vest and shit, right? And so then her mom's college roommate's friend comes over one night and has dinner with them, and she's talking about one of her students and how silly he is with his fedora. And Meeps goes, oh, like this one, and pulls out a picture of me, and she goes, yes, that's actually him. So then her mom was like, oh, so you know him. And so she let me come over, because also Meeps happened to be 30 minutes away from me as well.
That's the part that still gets me. Like, finding out how close some of us were to each other physically, like, me and Enables are only like a half hour away from each other as well, even after he moved.
Anyway.
He a perfect line, apparently.
Anyway.
And so I lived 30 minutes from her, and then we were like, hey, we really like each other, and we like a bunch of the same things, and we're both socially awkward, so we should date. And then we did, and then she got super clingy, and then she was like, oh yeah, also I'm asexual. And I was like, well, then I can't really excuse the super clinginess.
We found out that they were very incompatible as far as intimacy went.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I
Extremely.
wanted sex. It was just like
You would have appreciated it.
I would have accepted that in exchange for the level of clinginess she was doing.
Oh my god.
Just check space
Uh.
battles. Wow, I hate people
And
on this website.
we're getting kicked off Twitch for sure.
Oh yeah, and then it gets better. Because the manga that is my life never ends. She then proceeds to date my best friend, who dates her for 6 months,
I think
and
we're
then
getting a little too personal.
and then
Snitchy.
breaks up with her by faking committing suicide.
And then disappearing off the face of the earth after he did that. Let's not forget that part.
My life is a manga, okay?
At this point, I'm still waiting for you to just fucking call me out of the blue and be like, I got a problem. What? There's something following me. I can't see it. It keeps bringing me shit.
Look, mate, I've already been through that phase.
All right, who's the Kakeoan of the group? Who's the one who's gonna get punched in the gut by a British vampire?
That's probably going to be Max.
No, Max is Joseph Joestar.
Why is Max JoJo?
Why am
I
I the
don't
other
know.
JoJo specifically?
So what
I
I'm
don't know.
hearing is Sneaky isn't even the protagonist in his own.
No, dude, I am the antagonist of my own story, okay?
No, and the way it works is that Joseph Joestar gets to come back and plays a side role in another JoJo's story as Grandpa. So it's Grandpa JoJo and young JoJo.
I'm Jotaro.
Yeah. You're nowhere near calm enough for that.
You are nowhere near calm.
I
enough to
am
be Joestar.
nowhere
Yeah,
near
honestly,
calm.
you're just Josuke. Nah, that's it. He's just Josuke.
So what is this part 4 now?
Yeah, we're just in part 4. He's just Josuke, which makes me as Grandpa Joseph even better.
Okay, wait a minute. Where does that leave me? Because I haven't watched any of JoJo's bizarre acid trip.
Well, here's the fun part. You're Kenichi. You're the secret protagonist of part 4. Sometimes your hair goes Super
Wait,
Saiyan.
what?
Yeah, sometimes your hair goes Super Saiyan too.
You're the
oh,
midget
wait,
Super
so
Saiyan.
Nexus, should I not tell you about the time I was almost hit by a car?
Wait, does that make me Okayasu? Because I'd rather not be that.
I guess we shouldn't talk to them about the top Sneaky. I guess we shouldn't talk to them about the bum fight ring title.
About what?
The bum fights.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so the time I almost got hit by a car was, I was on the road, and it was a hill, I was downhill, and there was this Jeep going super fast on the road, and I see the Jeep coming. I'm like, oh shit, because I'm not getting way out of this Jeep in time, because it was going like 50. So it's coming down the hill at me, and I have like 2 seconds to, do something, and my brain's like, dive! So I dived under the Jeep as it went over me. I was just like, okay, this is my life.
Sneaky, you also left out for almost getting hit by a car crossing the street literally anywhere in Vermont.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, that happened to pretty much every single one of us, so...
Yeah, that's my
pretty-
point.
Yeah, pretty sure all of us have actually had a moment
Oh,
like
yeah, no,
that. Because
I was actually walking down on, like, college
Oh,
Street
you want
at
me to talk
and
about
stuff
the
like
accidental harem I almost had in high school?
no,
that. This has not become about fanfiction, so...
no one cares about that story.
We are
Sorry.
off topic. Let's get back on topic.
Oh.
Alright, Alright, so I'll save that story for another time. Yeah, I'm hazardous to everyone around me. This is a known fact.
You know, I
Oh,
don't know if
God.
I ever told you. I nearly got ran over by the trifecta of bad driver stereotypes.
Oh?
Woman, Asian, from California.
Isn't the joke
Nearly
that New
ran me
Jerseyans
over
can't
in the
drive?
parking lot.
Look, I was held at gunpoint by an Indian guy. I've been held at chain point by 4 Russians.
Wait, how does chain point work?
Look, he was swinging around a big-ass chain, okay?
Okay, that's how that works. Oh.
And then there was one time I walked into a bar and the bartender pulled out a saw-off on me, and I was just like, holy shit!
What did you do to the bar owner?
You
did something. What did you do?
I tried to buy alcohol underage for my job with the ATF. She didn't appreciate that.
I wonder why.
She was probably a gun owner.
It was Atlantic City, so it was kind of understandable. But, calm down with your life. I wish I could.
If he does that, well, he's in trouble.
Any other crazy moments? Oh yeah, there was the time that I crashed on my bike and tore open my calf. That was fun. Still have those scars. When the time I showed up to college class, having skinned the entire underside of my chin and down my neck off, having crashed on my bike another time during the rain, and skidding on the pavement for 5 feet, and showed up at class, and the teacher's just like, Jesus fucking Christ, you're bleeding everywhere. I was like, yeah. Can I go home?
I remember that day. I saw you in the lounge later.
Yeah, I was just fucking blood everywhere down my neck.
I sort of actually remember
I
seeing
being
someone
the
covered in blood
excellent
and
friend,
not.
I would say
not
I
wanting to
being
do
the excellent friend that I am. I just looked at you and I was like,
I'm pretty
Hey.
sure you made some sort of dark joke.
I think I actually remember seeing you because I remember seeing someone covered in blood and just going, "Okay, I'm not dealing with that."
oh wait, I remember what the joke was. I joked, so that's why the cafeteria ketchup was so watery today.
Something like that, yeah.
Wow.
No, because my thought process is he's sitting in the lounge. I think you were playing Magic. I remember I hated you because you always ran, what was it, red black?
Yeah, I do that, yeah.
Oh, you were that piece of shit.
I run red black and I also run artifact blue green.
But so I was sitting there. He's covered in blood, but he's well enough
Absolutely
to play
normal.
red black. So I'm like, he's fine. It's a terrible person still, but fine.
I ragged on the guy who played pure blue. Because fuck pure blue. Anyway, blah blah blah, stilted dialogue, blah blah blah, way less funny than what we were just talking about. Blah 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 blah. We're just gonna skip all the classes. I'm not even skipping the classes. The author is just skipping all the classes. What is with this random capitalization of words? Why is bump capitalized? And then she bumps into long crimson hair with blue eyes, Rias. You somehow bumped into Rias and didn't know about her? Even though you somehow already have a nickname? Like, I've been at this school long enough to be known as the Snow Angel of Kuo Academy, but I don't know about Rias, the Queen of the Academy. It's just... Okay. I have had to get stitches on my head because a guy KO'd me with his chin when I was 5. Nice.
Did you become the Crimson Chin?
I got thrown through a table once. That was fun in high school. The best part is I don't remember a single bit of that fight. The first thing I remember from that fight is me, like, waking up, I guess you could say. Like, in the remains of this table and the bent metal. Looking at my friend who was sitting right next to the spot I just, like, crumpled. And going, how's your day going? Mine's been pretty shitty so far. Because my brain is apparently at maximum wit when I have no idea what I'm doing. But anyway, you're the new transfer student. So she's a transfer student that already had a nickname? Oh, a couple weeks back. So transferred a couple weeks back, gained a nickname, still doesn't know Rias.
No, also, not only gained a nickname, gained like a nicknamed follower.
It's just Isaivel von Eisenbahn. Oh, so you're German. Funny, you don't look German. Funny, you don't look Japanese. Bitch. What is being German, really?
It means you ruin Europe every 30 years.
It's like a fucking timer.
Oh boy, time to ruin.
It's like every 40.
Hans! Do you see it? I do, Hans! The countdown timer is reaching 0! It's almost time to ruin Europe again!
God damn it.
Boy, am I glad.
Go
Count is here.
into the arena and kill the massive block. Did they mean the supermassive block or the normal massive block? Fucking Wolfenstein.
Maybe Rias was on sick leave. Wrong terminology. They will not see that coming.
They will not see this coming. Although, to be honest,
yeah, I
the French
actually have
are-
to sit down and talk with Kelma after this as well, because my brain also produced some really witty remarks for the E88 for either one of those worm stories we're writing.
Oh, good job, Sneaky.
Oh boy.
Oh, by the way, Sneaky. So, I don't know. I don't know if you ever saw this when I was out
Yeah.
there. Because I did have I was threatened with severe bodily harm several times. I just don't know if you were there. But so, like, you know how when you have no idea what's going on / you're being threatened with death, you become really witty.
Yeah.
I get giggly. I don't know why.
It's because you welcome.
I mean,
the deep kiss of death.
Meeps' father pulled me aside and tried to do that whole, like, I'm gonna pull a gun on you and be like, you hurt my
yes,
daughter. And I literally laughed at his face, because this was not even, like, 2 weeks after 4 super burly Russians threatened to kill me with crowbars and chains. So
Yeah.
I was just like, motherfucker, get in line.
Well, no, but like I don't know what it is. Like I know for sure. Nosehair has seen this. When I'm threatened with severe bodily harm, I don't know why. I just get giggly. It's not a good reaction, and it's gotten
really
me hurt
isn't.
more than once. Because they're like, "Do you think I'm not serious? You think you can take me?" It's like, no, I just. Oh God.
Honestly, Atin, if you really want to get into their head, just be like, I'm giggling because I'm imagining the massive amounts of money I can sue you for.
No, what you have to say is hit me harder, daddy. And then they're gonna fucking stop right there.
No. To quote Stephen Fry, no, don't do that. You'll give me an erection.
Yes, or that.
Oh.
They're both fantastic responses.
What is this? Well, it was a nice talk. You barely talked. You literally bumped into her, gave her your name, said, I am German. She replies with, you don't look German. And then you reply with, my dad says I'm German. And then she replies with, well, that was a good talk we had. Meet you again sometime. What talk?
Good talk, team.
That's like when I give
mean,
nose hair
I
instructions
would
on
say
what we're about to
good
do in
talk,
Dota,
then
and he just gives me nothing, and I was like, good talk, nose hair. Really contributing to the team.
I don't say anything because your ideas are fucking retarded.
This fic sounds like it was a bunch of snippets thrown together. It likely was.
Like, chat,
It
let me
does
just
sound
give
like
you
that,
an example
honestly.
of what Sneaky says as
It-
strategy.
How did you like?
If
How
you-
did you like my
if you
Legion
talk
last
about
night?
Dota,
By the
I'll
way,
mute you.
I didn't see your Legion last night. I didn't play Dota.
or whenever it was, you were pinging me for that.
That was like Sunday or something, wasn't it?
Dude,
No, you were like on my team. I felt like this was the same Legion on my team, but like it wasn't you.
it's my disciples. They're learning.
Yes.
A bunch of poorly written snippets. Yes, Isley. Exactly. Anyway. Why is she so attractive? I'm not even into girls.
Okay, that's about as dumb as a certain individual in our friend group saying sucking a dick doesn't make you gay.
God fucking damn it.
Did you guys ever let him live that down? Or
No,
does he still get shit for that?
I
Nope.
still bring that up whenever he contacts me.
Oh god.
I shake the bad thoughts. Oh, so we're homophobe now. Out of my head and continue towards my usual place.
Also, we'd like to point out, we don't actually care if he's gay. We're just like, you can just tell us. We don't care. It's when he's like trying to beat around the bush. That we're
I
like,
take it up my ass, but I'm not a fan. Look, it's not gay if I don't get an erection from it.
I feel we're going to have to tell people we're gonna have to stop making those jokes.
Probably. I mean, look, there was a period in time we tried to be family friendly, but that's like Deadpool for that one moment was like, hey, we're gonna try and be family friendly. Yeah, fuck it. Like,
Okay, to be fair, you did take step towards it by massively reducing.
yes, I have actually massively reduced the amount of times I'm cursing. I've just replaced it with way worse things.
Yes.
Like really bad jokes.
Yeah.
Define family friendly. You're gonna have to give little Joey a sex ed class after listening to my podcast.
That's not even due to you. That's usually just due to the horrible fix you picked up usually.
It's sometimes actually due to the fic we read. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I gave up trying to be family friendly. Because there's like that one Naruto story with the trap guy, how we got like 8K words into it, and we're like, alright, it's not exactly our jibe, but you know, it's not too bad. And then we get to the spa scene where Kushina at age like 7 starts blowing the 27-year-old. We're just like, what the actual fuck? There was no preamble to this. She just showed up and started blowing him. It was just like, what the hell?
Yeah, that was a weird one.
I think I had that one completely forgotten. Why would you do that to me?
I'm sorry, I just had a rather large brain fart. I'm just gonna be right back.
You should save yourself while you can, buddy.
Or like that other one that we didn't read on stream. This is one I personally read. I got like 14 chapters into the story. It was a Harry Potter one. It was like 14 chapters into the story. I was like, alright, the plot's like, man, yeah. And then the characters are okay enough. And halfway into the 14th chapter, Harry bends Draco over and they just start having sex. I'm just like, where the fuck did this come from?
What was this always leading up to? What?
Like, it was just like, end normal scene. Suddenly, Harrio's pegging Draco. It's just like, what? What was that fic called? The Harry Potter one or the Naruto
No.
one?
Hold on. Why do you want to know?
Family-friendly dialogue. Suddenly underage incestuous male pregnancy rape fic. Yeah, pretty much. I'm sure we've had at least one man
I was gonna say, honestly, I think we've had what, 3 of those, 4 of those,
for academic purposes.
Oh,
The Naruto one. No, that was that was
I'm not
before the
digging.
rebranding. That was before we even unified. That was like back in the days
Yeah.
of Fanfiction Friday and Fanfiction Tuesday.
Yeah. By the way, I
Um,
looked. We had 92 episodes up for the first one.
Yeah, so
And up to
that's like at least 200 to 300 alone.
We had, I think, up to 35 posted on the website. Are you still posting these to?
Yeah, I've
YouTube?
actually been doing it like every 3 or 4 hours. I'll post up the next one.
Okay, good, because that means I can just go through it. Oh God, I forgot what the channel banner was. Why did I click on your name?
I don't think we've
Why
had
did you
5
click on
male
my name?
pregnancies. I think we've only had like 1 male pregnancy story.
I think there's been 2. Sneaky, I completely forgot. You haven't changed the channel banner.
I haven't. Oh yes, the channel banner.
I was just like, I accidentally clicked on your name when I was trying to click on something else, and it just slides down into view. I'm just like,
Oh wait. My
Why?
channel banner.
yes, for Twitch.
Oh, is it the Gara with Mickey Mouse ears one still?
Yes. With Tamari. And Puppet Dude. I can't remember his name all of a sudden. Kabuto? No, that doesn't sound right.
Wow, I feel suddenly less like. I feel suddenly less like unique. We have 2 idiots, 2 idiots plays, 2 idiots and a controller, 2 idiots with a controller. Wait a second! Max, have you been double dipping on us with enables?
Wait, what?
2 idiots, 1 channel. Join Seth and Joshua as they play games together.
What?
Have you been double dipping on us?
Are you serious?
Yes.
No. Send
Yes.
me a link. I don't
Join
believe
Seth
you.
and Joshua.
Send me a link.
Is that you?
No.
When did you come
Enables
back?
doesn't talk to me.
Also, Isley, it was Max who couldn't figure out the guy's
Is this the
name.
ultimate betrayal?
This is
Stop
the
getting us
ultimate
confused.
betrayal.
No, I was totally Atin saying that he didn't know. Totally Atin.
The fuck?
You have betrayed us, Max.
No,
You're
that's
right. It was totally Atin because
That's
I am
not
100% Max.
me. Okay, Sneaky, that should be your first clue. GTA is mentioned there. You and I just stopped GTA.
We got
Last
banned,
update was a month ago.
Son of a bitch.
No, this is super new.
I know this is new. Joined February 2015.
I know, but they
They're
didn't
older
start
than us.
uploading stuff until wow.
Hey, the dankest
That
timeline.
means that he rebranded. Huh. They're not, though. They both look way too young to be enables.
Max Atten, basically the same person, indeed. The darkest timeline. Yes, this is actually the This is Come on, quickly, come up with a good preamble like Fate has for all of their stuff. You know?
What do you mean preamble? I need more to work with than that.
Well, you know how everything is like Fate and slash extra stay night 0.
Speaking of which, if Platinum Games ever does like something for Fate, it should just be Fate/Platinum, and that's it.
Dude, I want
It's custom
I
made.
want Platinum Games to make a Type Moonverse game, animated and graphics done by is it UFO Tools or whatever they're called.
UFO Table.
Yeah, UFO Table. That would be like the game of the year. With the mechanics and gameplay done by Platinum, graphics done by UFO Table, set in the Fateverse.
It's just like, all right, Nasu, Uro Butcher, get to work.
Yeah,
we're gonna make
written by again.
You're gonna have to write something that rivals that of Nier Automata.
Fanfic Max Betrayal. There we go.
You know what?
I love the
Well done.
wordplay. I love the double meaning of that. That's great.
It's fantastic. It really is.
Well done, C8. You have earned your position here. And,
Position as a regular viewer.
as a figment of my imagination.
That's right. That's right. We branded the audience as figments.
Yes,
Forgot
all my
about that.
figments. Because really, at the end of the day, it's just me screaming into a mic thinking people are watching.
Yep.
The Max heresy.
Speaking of, when the hell are you going to be done with the Haggard heresy?
Yeah.
I'm working on the Mechanicus heresy. Fuck off.
Anyway,
But the Haggard heresy is so much more entertaining, and you know it.
Anyway, so blah blah blah. It's now Rias's point of view, but it's also third person, and now we're getting a description for Akeno, and blah 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 blah. There's something magical about her, but I can't tell if it's sacred gear. Blah blah
It wouldn't be a
blah.
secret here. That's impossible.
Blah 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 blah. We're not gonna recruit her. Instead, we're gonna keep our efforts on Issei. They can't take their eyes off of Issei. It's only a matter of time before Sona notices the same thing about her that Akeno did. As far as she knew, Sona wasn't currently trying to recruit anyone, even though Sona absolutely recruited someone like a couple days before Issei. And so the second she finds out about it, there's no doubt she's going to immediately add Isseville to her peerage, because that's what Sona does. Jesus Christ. At that point, Isseville and a certain Opie-loving pervert snezzed. And then dash, so I guess that means
Snezzed?
we're line breaking back to Isseville.
I guess.
Isseville. Akeno, Sneaky. I
Oh,
said Akeno.
there goes Isley.
No one cared.
Goodbye, Isley.
Oh,
Night,
bye-bye,
Isley.
Isley.
Have we made Isley late for work?
No, Isley made herself late to work.
I mean,
True.
Isley
This is what
normally
alarms are
stays
for.
late, and so I'm assuming that Isley is either on call or a graphic artist.
Probably on call. Or an on-call graphic artist.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, we don't know that Isley lives in America.
No.
We do.
We do.
Isley lives in the same time zone as me and Sneaky, at least.
Isley lives in Ohio.
Isley
so she-
says that. Isley
Yes.
also says they're female.
Indeed.
Isley also
But
likes talking in third
like-
person sometimes, apparently.
I like to believe people on the internet. After all, what could
Yeah.
ever go wrong?
Alright, Isley lives in that one part of Indiana that actually
Indiana, that's
exists in
what
the
it
Eastern
was.
time zone.
Yes. So anyway, blah 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 dinner, and with that, another day has passed.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Anyway, so blah blah blah, I go to sleep. Artoria felt betrayed as she stood on the Hill of Swords. She and her master worked so hard during the Fourth Holy Grail War, only for her master to destroy the Grail via 2 command seals. And to make things worse, she failed to protect
Isley lives in Indiana.
Irisville.
At some point, Isley will have the pleasure of meeting one of her heroes.
C8's definitely in Portugal. No, wait, that was Devil Spidey.
Yeah.
You live in Brazil. Brazil or India? Germany. Britain. France. All of Europe.
Is that what we're...
Tropical. South America. South America is a country, right?
It's not how that works, Sneaky.
King of Conquerors decided she wasn't a king, blah blah blah, blah blah, knight and king pride, blah blah blah. She hates the guy! Positive note, she never has to see him again. Worst note, she lost her kingdom!
Sneaky, apparently it was your first guess after Portugal.
Oh, it is Brazil. Don't get executed by the right-wing and left-wing death squads, my dude. Because that's actually a thing in Brazil.
First guess after Portugal, apparently.
Maybe August 2nd. Dude, I don't even remember what I said after Portugal. I'm just assuming it's Brazil.
That was the first thing you said.
What did I say after Portugal?
I have no idea.
I don't either. I'm drunk.
Oh boy.
Anyway, so then the Will of Humanity pops up and goes, "Yo, hey, I can give you a chance to regain your kingdom. I warn you, this war is gonna be wicked different. Do you still want to go?" "Yup, I'm gonna go." "Yup, she's gonna answer her call." "Oh wow, in her dream she summons Artoria." "Wow, no one saw that coming with the golden sword of victory." Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, she answered yes in the dream and made a contract with Saber in her dream, and then summoned her into the real world.
In a dream.
I didn't realize you could summon servants in your dream and then make them real.
I'm willing to put money down. That probably did happen in one of the Fate properties somewhere.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Same. It's gotten weird.
It's as long as it falls within the rules.
To be fair, Fate was already weird.
Look, as long as it lets people like Astolfo exist.
Magic!
You mean Bro Stolfo? We've been over this.
Zach, you do know that's a guy, right?
I'm aware that they say it's a guy.
Asphaltopolo? Alright, so we can either continue with more Fate Stay Night Cringe Fest, or we can move on to a different section.
Well, we've only got 15 minutes, so it's got to be short, whatever it is.
More like 30, but yeah. Yeah, I guess 15, because I did start a little bit late. But yeah, sure, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm like 15. What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, I started a little bit late. Let's see.
Okay, so it's like 22 minutes then.
How about a Ruby Undertale cross? That sounds good, right?
Oh god.
Oh god. Another one of these.
Yep. I mean, there's quite a number of them. We can also do Heroes Unite, a Mass Effect Halo story.
I'll take that. I'll take Mass Effect Halo over another fucking Ruby Undertale.
Alright, so we're gonna do the Mass Effect
What, you don't want to see Bad Time Skellington fight Ruby?
As always, the links to all the fanfics we cover are in the Discord and down below. And no, I do not think that dream summonings is possible in the Nazi magic system. Well, I mean, you know more than I do, so. It's almost like she's supposed to be a Shiro substitute. Didn't you do a Ruby Tail thing last time? Did I do a Ruby Tail thing last time?
I believe we did one last Friday,
Probably,
yes.
yeah.
But that's never stopped you before.
That's never, no, it never stops me. Do a Breath of the Wild Naruto cross. Oh, we'll do that Friday.
Why did you link up Mass Effect Halo cross?
Because that's what we're doing. I'll do a Breath of the Wild Naruto cross on this Friday. Okay.
Breath of the Wild.
I'll get some. I'll pick up some of those just for you, C8.
Oh. Like a Breath of the
Wild.
Heroes
Unite! By a pro warrior. Commander Shepard and his team have gathered together the races in their galaxy in an effort to defeat the Reapers. But is it enough? When the commander and his team come across a strange woman, they find out that if they are to truly defeat the Reapers once and for all, they will need all the help they can get. But not from their universe. multi-universe crossover. I would like to point out, this person has been writing this story since 2013. They have been writing this story for 5 years.
That's nothing.
It is at 628,000 words with 26 chapters and only
Holy
200 favorites and follows. They have been at this in two of the most popular sci-fi sections for fanfiction on the website and only have 200 favorites and follows. Oh, dude, Overwatch Naruto crossovers, we've done a couple. Like that one where Naruto was in Overwatch, but he was using Star Wars equipment that had infinite ammo.
Yeah, that. Oh, why did you have to bring that one up again?
And then he kicks in a skyscraper window, and we actually looked up how skyscrapers are built to disprove the ability of you kicking in the window.
Yeah, without severely weakening the structure first.
Yep. Yeah. Sometimes, occasionally, we math hard. Because we're angry. Like that one time that Max took the time to figure out the dimensions of a bullhead based off of the cargo container it was carrying, so we could figure out how badly the author fucked up by having an 8-foot character swing around a 9-foot sword.
And I believe the conclusion was if he swings horizontally, he might clear the sides,
No,
but that's the only thing he
if
can do.
he did a...
Yeah, no, it was
not a
if
full.
he
It was a half swing,
with
a half
the doors
horizontal
open.
swing. I believe. It was.
It has to be a horizontal swing. He cannot be in the center of it, and he might be just clear, but he's probably going to still hit a wall.
And then the author responds to our lengthy math explanation of why he's wrong with bullheads are as big as I want them to be.
Oh yeah. I completely forgot that you actually sent him the explanation behind my math.
Yes, I sent him
He
the
didn't just send
full
the
math
explanation. He sent
explanation.
him the actual math.
Yes.
I don't remember the actual math being sent. Why don't I remember this?
And the author responds with, the bullheads are as big as I say they are.
Except they're not.
Oh.
It's like, well, actually, the bullheads are
That's
as...
not how any of this works.
Well, actually, well, no. Here's how it works. The bullheads are as big as Miles and Carrie say. Are you Miles or Carrie? If so, please provide proof of identity.
And can we talk to you about our RPG?
Hello, yes, if we talk to you about our RPG.
Hello, we have just come to report. We have ported Skyrim to an RPG tabletop format. We would like you to purchase it.
I mean, that already exists, my dude.
We've ported Skyrim to the Ruby game.
You see that fucking Ruby with Skyrim?
I'm not gonna lie, if they announce a Skyrim expansion to the Ruby board game, that would be hilarious.
One of the cards is just Todd Howard. Just like, Todd Howard, be allowed to make something
Wait, Max,
better.
would the expansion be called the Frozen Throne of Schnee Mountain?
No.
Yes.
No,
Ow.
that's...
The fuck out of here.
No. I hate you so much.
Yes, tell us about your rocket-propelled grenades.
Just for that,
Well,
Sneaky, just for that, go ahead and go write the Weiss Lich King crossover.
Oh no, dude, there already is one.
Yeah, but it's garbage, I'm sure.
Oh no, it was absolute garbage. We read it on here.
We did. Go see if there's any more.
No. Maybe I will.
I like that. I like the pause that Sneaky had. I could feel your jaw dropping at that.
Anyway, major disclaimer. While I was working very hard to keep things so in this story, such as history, fighting skills, abilities, and etc. of the characters 100% true to the media in which they came from, of course expanding upon them over the course of the story, I unfortunately cannot say the same for when it comes to the megatons of whatever is happening with the spaceships from Mass Effect, Halo, and Star Wars that are going to be appearing in this story, as I do not fully comprehend the differences of firepower levels, as many of you have voiced is your dislike for this story. I will try to do my best in the future when it comes to space battles that are shown in this story and work around these as best as possible. However, please remember that space battles are not the center of attention in this story, and as such, when shown, will be depicted as accurate as possible, but remember that we have spaceships from multiple universes working together, so by working together, other ships may have powerful shielding or armor, and can be damaged, and basically blah blah blah, spaceships are as strong as I say they are.
Blah blah blah. I can't be bothered to look up actual numbers.
How about do not depict space battles at all if you don't know how to write them? That's a good point, and I agree with you.
Of course, people won't actually ever do that.
Please do not be turned around because my space battles suck ass. This story is focused on the journey of the characters across the multiverse as they recruit thousands of other characters to fight in their army. So, I mean, normally there's like a 7-character maximum for any well-told story.
No, let's bump that up to, like, cross zone, because...
Sorry, my internet sheet.
Capcom.
What did I miss?
The author has announced they're going to be writing several thousand characters.
I guess they just enjoy prematurely announcing their doom.
What the... Ninja Gaiden's here? The Symbiotic Titan is here? What?
What is this? Tails gets trolled or something?
This is literally every sci-fi is going to be added to this story. The Autobots are here?
What?
StarCraft might be joining this? What the fuck? Oh. Oh. Wait, no. No. Okay, thank God. Holy shit. I thought for a second that the author was answering questions in his own review section. Wait, what the fuck is this?
What?
Overlord is the anime, the Japanese show, is being included in this. Desmond is in this.
From Assassin's
Edward
the
Kenway is here.
Nani the fuck?
Fuck. Aang from Avatar. Aang is here.
All right, so this is just nonsense.
What the? All the Marvel heroes are here? What is happening? What is this story?
I don't...
Many things.
Also, apparently he directs people to his DeviantArt so people can, like, look at his art of this?
Sneaky Devil has died.
Sneaky Devil has taken critical morale damage and has fainted.
Crit behind cover by Thin Man.
Yeah, this is a clusterfuck super compilation.
Hey, look, it'll never be as bad as whatever the... What's the,
No, Nexus. They were asking why the bottom line hadn't appeared yet. They were listing all the things that had already appeared and were commenting on that. Okay, so let's see, we got here, so it starts off with Mass Effect, Halo, Fellowship of the Ring, Dragon Age, Aragon, Dragon Warrior, Avatar, One Piece, Riders and Sentai. Kamen Rider, okay. So Kamen Rider, Power Rangers, Digimon, Justice League, MCU Avengers, Doctor Who, Ninja Turtles, Gargoyles, Transformers, Ben 10, Generator Rex, Harry Potter, Assassin's Creed, and Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, just make it stop.
I was genuinely going to read this out loud, and now I'm just sitting here like, no.
This is just a hard pass from you.
This is just a hard pass for me. We have accomplished the near 2 hour time frame. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, you should stop and just go to sleep.
If I go any farther, I'm gonna be drinking more, and I can't be drinking more. I have work tomorrow.
It's time to stop. Where are your parents? Where the fuck are your parents?
So we leave off tonight with sin count of why, how, and get some help. And somehow we stayed true to that with both the stories we covered.
Somehow, somewhat.
Save yourself from further sand damage. Oh, silly Nexus. I can't take any more sand damage. I can take morale damage. I can't take any more sand damage.
What morale damage could you possibly be able to take at this point in your life?
You would be surprised. Anyway, so I will see all of you next time on Fanfic Review. Or, Fanfic Contempt Theater, which is basically the same thing. I just like to call it different things occasionally, because memes and stuff like that. All the cool kids do that these days, right? So, anyway, I will see you all next time. As a reminder, Fridays is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not the 7:30-ish we've been doing for Tuesdays. That's pretty much going to stay the schedule for at the moment. I'm pretty much going to probably mention this every single stream, though, because it is off the beat path
Sneaky
for us.
gets stops getting the fucking night time shift. Yeah.
But so I'll see you all next time, and bring your A game, because there's always more, and it always gets worse.